Hey, I'm doing my submission for the video around the world, I guess. I'm working in Antarctica. My name's Dallas. Yeah, I really don't know what to say. Okay, so I'm working in Antarctica. I'm at McMurdo Station. I've been here for 5 months now. I'm going to be here for another 3 months. You asked what scares me most is a question you wanted to know. And what scares me most is, I don't know, not being able to see. I was blinded in a car accident for an entire year. And there were 7 months where I couldn't see anything at all, and then shadows and stuff started to come back to me. And I couldn't, I just couldn't really grasp anything, and my whole world went from being everything out there to just this little box. And I realized how often I'd never left my little town of Anacortes, and I just never thought about going anywhere in the world. I never wanted to go anywhere. And then after I went blind, I was thinking of all the places that I'd never see and all the things I'd never do and all the stuff that I'd never get to see. And then when my vision started coming back, I kind of made a vow to myself that I'd get out there and I'd go see a little bit more of the world, go see something new, go try new experiences, try new food, meet new people. And I worked my job for 3 years, and I found an opportunity to come to Antarctica and work for the National Science Foundation. And so I kind of grabbed it. I put everything on hold. I asked my girlfriend if it was all right if I left, and she said yes, and I took off. I just jumped in, I just jumped on the plane and kind of took off. So I flew to Antarctica to work for 8 months, and in winter, in the darkest, coldest place on Earth, and the windiest, nastiest, meanest environment I've ever been in. But I've got to see it. I've seen penguins, I've seen seals, I've seen everything. And every day I kind of wake up and I look at my life and I say, thank you, God, for everything that I've got. So I guess what scares me most in this world is not having the guts to try new things. Not standing there and saying, this is a new experience, it's going to be scary, it's going to be weird, but trying to experience it, trying to experience it for its full effect. And so most people kind of box themselves up in this little little world where they don't want to move, they don't want to go do anything new, and they don't want to try anything new, and they think they're stuck there, and they make themselves stuck there. And I guess what happened was when I got in the car wreck, it opened my eyes and showed me that there is a whole world out there, and if you don't go see it, you only get one tour on this little rock. And so I kind of got out there. So this is my thing. What makes me laugh is people. Just people all the way around. Whether you're doing something funny or whether you're not doing something funny intentionally, people make me laugh all the time. Like, I really get a kick out of just kind of hanging out with a group of people that I don't know or that I do know, and just listening to the stories they have to tell and seeing where they're from, what their experience in life is, and seeing what they have to say about everything. And it just makes me happy to know that no matter how far around the world you go, or no matter how close to home you stay, everybody's kind of the same in the end. And whether it takes you a little while to learn the format in which they talk, but once you do, everyone's pretty much the same. Nobody's as different as they think they are. So people make me laugh all the time, and I really enjoy talking to different people from different cultures and stuff. And I went from working with people who lived in the same town I had for years, and I went to working with a girl who had been through the apartheid in South Africa. She was my partner for a couple of months down here, and her husband's from Australia, and just all this crazy new world, and everybody says cheers and stuff, and it's completely and totally backwards from where I'm used to being, and that just makes me laugh and makes me so happy. Something that scares me. What do I love? What do I love? Okay. So what I love, it has to be life. It has to be everything. I know it's kind of a general thing, and I hate to say it, but what I really love is movies. What I really love is going to see people's reactions at movies, and what I really love is just, experiencing that stuff with people, going to concerts and getting the feel of the crowd, getting the feel of everything, and everyone's in the same mood, everyone's in the same moment. and everyone's attacking the same thing. They're just all feeling the same thing at the same time, and it just makes me very happy. You know, you get a real sense of unity when you're sitting in a theater with, 200 strangers staring at a screen, and you're all kind of thinking the same exact thing, and it just makes me smile because, like I said about traveling around the world, you're all totally different, but you're all enjoying the same thing at the same time. So I guess what makes me happy in this world is going to see movies with strangers or going to concerts with strangers and seeing music that I love, that I know they love, but they have no clue who I am and I have no clue who they are, but we share this common bond. So that's what makes me happy, and I'll show you what's in my pockets. So here's my iPod. Sorry, probably not very interesting stuff in my pockets. My lucky little Buddha. I just took him out of my truck today. I carry my lucky little Buddha with me everywhere. He goes with me on plane rides. He goes with me in my truck. Anywhere where I'm going to be, in some place where I just feel like I need a little bit extra luck. So that's what my Buddha's for. He gives me that little extra luck that I need. So I guess that's it for me. I'm going to post a few more videos. I'm going to go on a case ride later on tonight, show you a little bit of Antarctica, and hopefully you guys like what you see. My goal here is just to be pretty much completely and totally honest with who I am, and just let you know what I feel and where I'm at and where I came from, and hopefully you guys choose to put me in your movie. But I went from being a kid who lived in a small town, who moved out on his own when he was 16 years old, and really had nowhere to go except for his friend's house. And my friend's parents took me in, and they made me their own, and I learned how to survive and stuff on my own, to being a blind kid, sleeping on someone's couch, and having to be taken care of every minute of every day for almost a year by my friends. And then one day I finally got better, and I jumped on a plane and headed to Antarctica. So that's my story. I don't know if it's amazing, and I don't know if it makes me an interesting individual, but you know what? I wouldn't change anything for the world. Even from being blind for a year, I really wouldn't change anything for the world. It's been an experience unlike any other I've ever had. So I'm pretty much a happy camper all the way around.